So I'm on the track of the gems that got nicked from the vineyard. This one was nicked by Baba Yasaga, sort of Baba Yaga, essentially. Baba Lysaga, yeah, she's a hag, and I think was Strahd's midwife.
Giant bramble walls and dense banks of mist surround this swampy patch of ground. Muriel quietly beckons for you to come over.
And make my hirelings. Muriel here is a were-raven, and she wants me to rescue some of her were-raven mates who've been trapped by Baba Lysaga here. What do you want me to do? I'll free the were-ravens and get the gem.
And some of the unearthly mists part.
A lot of this quest is just
able to enter the
run to fight, kill mobs,
Berries.
run to the next fight. You can't get through the mists here while the light's on around that totem. You can't get light off the totem unless you kill the scarecrows. Thankfully they burn very well, so my flame turret's useful in here.
The last scarecrow crumples and the magic of the nearby ward is disrupted. A section of mist fades, allowing you to explore further.
Pick up a bit of dungeon alert and then murder all the scarecrows at a turret. Probably too many of them if they kill my turret.
With the magic of the ward gone, the nearby mists part. Faint cawing can be heard in the distance to the west. A piece of parchment catches your eye in the ruins to the southwest.
Let's fight here at the journal, I suppose. These things have got evasion, so the turrets don't hit anything like as well as the scarecrows get hit by them. As much as I can do to stop myself from getting fighted by them, I might just take it for a run. Come on, no, stop. Loads of them. Aggroed on me as well at the moment, so I think they're pretty hard. I think if I just pop that turret, it might just get some incidental damage and help me deal with them close to death anyway. Okay, so it's taking a lot of damage in that fight. Probably pulled too many mobs, really. Thankfully, my favourite soul did a great job. A couple of the scarecrows. And yeah, there are loads of these little journals kicking around here. If you get them all, you get a bit more XP. Yeah, she doesn't like were-ravens. That's the only info you get out of that, really. Keep going for now. Looks like there's a shrine here on the map, but actually you can't get to that shrine from this side yet, but you can get to this were-raven. Talk to it. And release
the freed raven flies off. The ward's magic fades, allowing you to explore further into the village.
Oh, back to the village, where those scarecrows came from. I think it's down here, is it? Oh, it's down the high street. In the middle, yeah. Yeah, turrets are great in here with all the scarecrows. Firewall would be good, you know. We might. My magic has. I haven't spent much time or resources making my magic better. I haven't got many feats on it. Just things like extend, which aren't going to affect the potency of my spells. They're still effective enough against things that are vulnerable to fire, like scarecrows. Yeah, seeing lots of good big purple numbers from the turret. Don't know the map here very well, so I'm just having to keep checking. I think I want to go this way. It's blocked, so I've got to free this raven.
The raven caws and thanks as it flies away. With the ward disabled, the mists
Yeah, I've got to watch out for these howlers because the last pack was just way too big, so I'm going to pick them off one by one this time. I'm going to try to be a bit more careful.
Flapping wings and frantic caws can be heard from the ruined building to the northwest.
Out of ammo again. We do a couple of youth buffs as well. I think it means this building.
Sounds of weeping can be heard further into the ruins.
Another dungeon alert, but hopefully this turret will get rid of the worst thing. And the scarecrows quite often seem to be kind of attached to barriers in the sense that, yeah, there are lots of quests where you've got to murder all the scarecrows. It's one of the first mechanics you're introduced to when you come into this area is murder all the scarecrows and a barrier goes down, and murder all the scarecrows and a chest pops up. Fungus. Can't be bothered with that. Just looking for ravens. Gonna pick up a few mobs and then drop a turret. This is the heart, isn't it? Or it's the continuation anyway? Yeah, it's a barrier. So I've either got to kill all the scarecrows or find a raven and let it go. There's a rubble. It's not a raven. Oh, there's a ghost over here. I need to talk to him, don't I? Yes, a similar deal.
Calls out,
Please, find Marina's monument.
Dude, you got to do something about that voice. But yeah, it's Strahd seems to have a modus operandi where he falls in love with a woman. The woman gets killed, and so he burns everybody in the village that a woman's from. So he did it again here. This whole village got torched because that guy I just spoke to realised that I think it's his sister as well. Certainly, maybe even his girlfriend was getting hooked on Strahd, and he wanted none of it. So you know, as one does, he killed the lady, and Strahd was upset, so he killed everybody in the village. Now, why can't I get through here? Is there a raven I'm missing? This is just rubble, isn't it? There's no raven over there. There's the ghost I've just spoken to. There's nothing else in here. freed this raven, haven't I? Yeah, that's how I got into this area in the first place. So, how am I going to bring that barrier down? Or did I bring it down? No, it's still up. Doesn't seem to be much. There's a scarecrow there. A few of them. Might as well kill these guys. See if it makes a difference. Another of these notes here, but I mean they're just for XP anyway. Can't get that one. I can, but I'm going to kill these guys first because I don't want to be doing it in the middle of a fight. I didn't make it easy, there it is. Yeah. So yeah, this is the one where you find out that Baba Lysaga was Strahd's midwife. But she doesn't like him anymore. It's gone off him. He's a bit too oppressive. A bit too immortal, vampire-ish.
Frantic cawing can be heard from a large clearing past the ruins of the mansion.
No, that's still lit. So yeah, I've got to wander around in here and find Raven past the ruins of a mansion. Wherever that might be. Still can't get here. Oh, good. I've brought up some named Scarecrow. So it's going to be around here, presumably if it's murder this guy can get through.
The ward is dispelled and the nearby mists subside.
Yes, it is about just killing the scarecrows. They keep talking about frantic cawing, which is
Baba Lysaga's hut can be found there. Loud caws can be heard from both the southwest and the south.
There are actually ravens this time where people are cawing. But yeah, the narration often talks about cawing when they've already got a raven, which is annoying. Yeah, there's one down here somewhere. Get to this island.
A raven caws loudly, as if it's trying to get your attention. Several scarecrows guard the area.
Well, I'm well out of mana. And my cleric's dead. Didn't even notice that. Must have just dumped it in a fight somewhere. Didn't even notice him dying.
The creature drops a small key, giving access to the raven's cage.
Release
the grateful
the
raven flies off. Far off in the distance, one of the wards protecting Baba Lysaga's hut fades.
So that's one of them. I might just go back to that shrine over there and get Dwurim. He's running from over there, so that's where he died. He could probably run to the shrine pretty easy from where he is. Just down here, isn't it? Yeah, he could have raised himself if he had any sense. He's good at healing, but he's not very good at self-preservation once he's dead. And he honestly can't be bothered at all to do anything for Drossart. Drossart's just going to look after himself. I'll set him on to do something mode. Set them all on to do something mode, might as well. I'm going to take the shrine myself as well, because I'm out. I'm dropping all these turrets. Kill that guy first. Actually, I'm pretty close to the end of this quest already. It's very short. If I wasn't stopping to get this shrine, I'd just be able to kind of run and get it. There's only one more raven to get, I think, and then I have to just do the end fight and I'm done. Yeah, he's having a rest. I'll leave him to do that, and he'll catch up with me once he's rested. And I'll go and get the last shrine, which I think is somewhere over there. Lost shrine, not lost shrine, lost Raven. Where Raven, of course, not specifically Raven. I'm sure they'd be pissed off if I called them just Ravens. Burn these guys while I go.
You've found what must be Baba Lysaga's hut, but the magic mists that swirl around the building prevent you from entering it.
Yeah, for some reason her recently caught ravens have become some sort of ward for her hut. So you've got to free all the ravens to be able to get into her hut. Slavic witch in a hut called Baba something. Baba Yaga, of course, originally folklore from the sort of area that these quests are set. Since it's been slightly taken over by John Wick now, because they call John Wick Baba Yaga, but it's a grandmother.
A nearby raven croaks excitedly.
It's a hag, essentially, that travels around in a hut that is sort of on chicken legs. This hut's weird too, but slightly weird in a different way. It's like a hill giant skull, I think, or something. But yeah, you can see the influence, the folklore influence. Baba Lysaga, Baba Yaga. Although thankfully she's a lot easier to kill than John Wick.
From the raven's cage as the creature falls.
It's weird to think that John Wick is called Baba Yaga. It's such a sort of mistake. It's kind of brilliant.
You've deactivated a ward protecting Baba Lysaga's hut to the east. The raven you freed flaps its wings and flies off.
Okay, so
the magic wards near Baba Lysaga's hut have all been removed. The ensorcelled mists lift, allowing you to enter the area.
I can't be bothered with that pack. Don't really need to kill these stretches either. Just go into the hut.
A rank smell fills your nostrils as you enter the surprisingly spacious hut. A caged raven makes a commotion in the northeast corner.
Take the gem and get out of here.
As the raven flies toward the exit, it says, "Take the gem from the chest and flee. This hut is more dangerous than it appears."
Heart's falling, heart's moving.
A deep groan reverberates from the floorboards as the gem is removed. Then a hunched figure suddenly appears in the doorway.
I put my endless fusillade on just in the hopes that I can kill her super fast. Again, I mean, she doesn't have many hit points, so she's no John Wick. But yeah, I'm harried already with all of her pets.
I'll have my revenge on you and those accursed birds.
And she gets some of that.
Just you wait! Shouts Baba Lysaga as she fades from view.
So yeah, she'll come back.
Quiet once more.
And that's that. There's a chest here. And that is the end of the quest. I'll see you in the next one.